I'm gonna demonstrate how to do a bump. Bumping is a type of passing. First, you have to put your fists together where your thumbs are side by side. Another way is to put one hand over another and putting your thumbs side by side. Next, you have to stand facing the net, and then when the ball comes to you, you have to bump the ball, straighten your arm as the ball comes. With your forearm. Make sure to use your leg when you bump.
Okay, my name is Minjun Kim, and I'll be describing you how to do the setting. Okay, first you have to get a ball, something. It could be coming at you, like grab it, and then you make a triangle with your hand because you hit with your fingertips, like this, and then the power comes from your legs. So like you have to bend and hit the ball when you need it. Yes.
When your position becomes back right corner, it's your turn to serve. And I'm going to demonstrate how to do underhand serving, which is one type of serving. And first, you just hold the ball with your left hand, and you just hit it with your right hand fist, and you make sure that you hit with your forearm. And step, like opposite foot needs to step back because you need to step up when you serve, and make sure that you don't cross the gray line. Like
So my name is Mingu Kim, and I will be explaining overhand serve. So first, look at my foot. I have to stay um behind the back line. Yeah, and my opposite foot has to be forward, and my arms bend, and I have to hit it with my open palm, like that.
My name is Hyun and I'm now going to explain blocking. Blocking is simply jumping at the net with your arms up to prevent the ball from coming to your side. And there are three things that you must keep in mind before blocking. First thing is that you cannot block a serve. And second thing is that only a front court player can do the blocking. And three, a block does not count as a regular hit, meaning your team still has the three legal hits to make. And I'm now going to show the step-by-step process of it. So first of all, you position, meaning you do your spiking approach and jump up with your hand up in the air and open arms, and you swing your arms up to get tight. And when the ball comes over, just gently touch the ball. When blocking, there are some tips about positioning your different body parts. First, your arms should be straightened but not pointing straight up. They should try to penetrate the other side. You should also shrug your shoulders to reach higher, and you must keep them strong and solid. Your two hands should form a natural grab, and they should grab the ball slightly around the ball. Your fingers should be widespread, but at the same time, they should be more relaxed than flexed.
When spiking, you have to go a series through footwork. Left, right, jump, hit. Left, right, jump, hit.
My name is Amanda, and I'm going to tell you about the left front position. The left front position is in the attack zone on the left side of the court. He or she is often the outside hitter, and this is the attacker who spikes the ball over the net from the left position. He or she also blocks spikes from the other team.
Hello, my name is Minju Kim. I'm back again to describe how some rules of the setter. The main role of the setter is actually the setter is one of the most important player in the team because they actually pass to one of the teams so they can get it better. They also save the ball when the ball is very close to the ground. And on some circumstances, the setter may try to sit over the net. The middle front is the position of the setter.
My name is Mingu Kim, and I will be explaining the right front position. So, this here the court is the right position. So this position is the attack zone on the middle of the court. It is called the right front position. It is also a weakest hitter who hits the ball from the right side of the court, and usually not the primary attackers in the team. Right front players must prepare himself to serve after rotation. Thank you.
I'm gonna explain about middle back position, and this is the middle back position, which is on the back row or defensive zone and in the middle of the back row. What you do in this position is you're a primary attacker of the team, which is also called as outside hitter.
Okay, hello. So I am Hyun, and now I'm going to describe the left back position. And it is actually the position in the defensive zone of the left side of the court. And a left back player can be the libero, and the libero plays a special role in the team defensive passing. The libero can replace any player on the back row. And the left back player can also be be the primary attacker on the team. The left back player's hit can actually confuse the other opposing team. So the left back player is here in this position.
The server cannot cross the back line.
The other rule is that serve can touch the net as long as it goes over.
One rule is that the player cannot cross the center line. It is a very simple rule, so you cannot do this.
Another rule is that you have to rotate in clockwise rotation. So from here, you got to here, here, and go back to the right position, right back position, and then go to the side. This is the middle back position, middle back. And lastly, this is the left back position.
The game is up to 25 points, rally scoring, which is only one team can score per each serve.
There are a few strategies on bumping and passing the ball. First of all, it is very important to keep your eyes on the ball all the way to your arms. Having your focus on the ball results in more accurate passes. Another strategy is to use your hands than your forearms when passing. The force of the ball that is taken will be stronger and make it go farther. Lastly, the coordination of bending your legs and straightening your arms should be done at the same time in order to make good passes.
Volleyball strategy is how to serve. Ignore where players are standing on the court and serve certain areas, not zones. If all you ever to do is decide where to serve depending on how your opponent is lined up in serve receive, you often play right into their hands. If you have figured out which route the opponent's setter or offensive player is running, you could serve the ball to some somebody's running route to mess up their offense. Serving to left back corner position 1 or the left side 9 is good choice because it makes the setting much more difficult for the opponent setter. The setters have to keep their eyes on the corner, which means it is extremely difficult to follow outside hitter and middle hitter approaching to spike, which makes the timing between the setter and hitters more difficult.
The major strategy for digging is that the players should watch and read the hitter and dig to the target. To dig to the target, try to play the ball with two hands if possible.
I'm going to explain one major strategy which involves blocking. It is sometimes referred to as predicted block. That is to say, each front court player knows which specific player's hit they must block. The blockers could decide to block their corresponding attacker on the opponent team. For instance, a middle blocker would stop the opponent's middle attacker. Similarly, blockers could all decide to stop the opponent's best hitter in the end of the game.
The strategy of spiking is for the person to hit the bar hard so the other opponent cannot return it.
Other than some specific strategies involving each skill, there are more general tactics in the game of volleyball. One of them is that the team should fully use the 3 legal hits they can make. This not only encourages different team members to participate, but also allows a more precise and stronger hit. Ideally, the 3 hits consists of a bump, a set, and a spike. The other strategy, more of a common custom, is that each team member should make it clear whether she or he is going to make a hit. For instance, if the ball is about to land on the defensive zone, the middle back player may yell, "Mine!" so that the ball will be reserved only for him. Finally, the position and the formation are crucial parts of volleyball tactics and strategies. Teams should evaluate the strengths of each player and come up with the ideal position for him or her. For instance, tall players should ideally stay close to the net, receive the ball well, and spike it to the opponent's court. Teams should also determine formations, how those positions are placed in the court. For example, teams could follow one of the popular arrangements of 6-2 formation, where 6 attackers are set in the middle of the court and near the net. Of them, 2 would work as setters and 4 would be the plain hitters. So that was the instructional video for volleyball, and I hope you enjoyed our video. Hooray, volleyball!